When you find it, then the charcoal goes bright red.
It's a call for accountability.
You fund government's charcoal to it's bright red.
It's a call for accountability.
I enjoy it.
Johnnie, first and foremost, let me take this opportunity because I've been seeing you for quite some time. You are doing very good job for the mother Ghana. Remain undaunted.
This is our society,
right?
And it will take me and you to do it. That's why I always watch Johnnie's Bite.
The general watches Johnnie's Bite
every day.
Thank you very much.
And it's devoid of insults, but straight to the point, factual and fearless.
Charlie, no be joke. The pressure people like Johnnie can give you.
No.
You no get grey hair, you go get grey hair.
I'm innocent.
And that's what I'm saying. That the pressure Johnnie and his people, the pressure they can give you, you no get grey hair, you go get. So your best bet is not to have hair.
I've watched you. You know, I've watched you. Sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe,
Why do you panic?
The way you, Papa, you know Papa, what you used to fan charcoal.
Right.
You've seen it before.
Right.
When you fan it, then the charcoal.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, and welcome to Johnnie's Bite. Yesterday, Roland Walker showed us a graphic documentary of the forgotten constituency of Central Kofi Akpafu Likpelolobi. That was a sequel to a private visit I had made to the area, which generated that conversation and all of that. And clearly you could tell how they had been forgotten indeed. They don't have a voice for all those people there. Hitherto, the MP for Hohoi would have spoken for them, but since we decided that we were going to separate them from those people, their own kith and kin, and create the Guan, district for them, they were expecting that a constituency would be created for them. But here we are, more than 15 months on, nothing is happening. The Electoral Commission is quiet. And the people of Central Kofi Akpafu Likpelolobi, they are also very, very unhappy about their circumstances. The schools are in despair, water, everything is in a mess. But this morning, particularly, I want to talk to you and ask a question, fellow Ghanaians, how far? You see, at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, and I've told you at the beginning of this week that since Russia and Ukraine started fighting, nobody has spoken about COVID-19. Nobody suddenly is dying again. Even the BBCs and the CNN, nobody is showing people lying on the streets and people gasping for breath and all those things. So is COVID real? I don't know. But at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic in this country, where we were locked down and asked to, stay indoors and all of that, GTP brought out a fabric. This one. It has the iconic spectacles of the president. They called it fellow Ghanaians. This one. I'm sure you know, you see the spectacles. Some say it's a decra symbol for whatever, I don't know. But we are here this morning, I'm asking you fellow Ghanaians, how far? How far with your fuel life? And I've seen all of you complaining, everybody, including even known MPP people complaining. There are some who are die-hard NPP people who are even on the periphery. When they gave the Fiashwas, they got a 50,000, they didn't get some. When they gave Adjo Asafo 120,000, they didn't get some, but they are still defending. And the people who are getting are not defending. That's how special we are. We are very, very special as human beings. As Ghanaians, we are very special. NDC does it, it is wrong because I'm a die-hard NDC person. They will defend it to the hilt. MPP does it, even if it's wrong, they will defend. You have people defending it. Finding an excuse for it. Everybody is talking about the fuel prices. Everybody. On the global market, the prices are dropping. I think it's 90 something now. They are dropping. Why is our situation not changing? In just this week, fuel prices have jumped from what? Was it 849 is jumped from that point to more than 10 cedis per liter, not gallon, per liter. You know, the conversation about fuel is that we are talking about, oh, fuel got 10 cedis. It is not a whole gallon, oh. It is a liter of fuel. 1 liter of fuel. That's what we're talking about. But you know, in Ghana, we understand the fuel conversation in gallons. So that's why we call some taxi drivers 1 gallon, 1 gallon. So we say, boss, mommy, 1 gallon. We buy the fuel in gallons, not in liters. But this is our situation now, as we speak. And you know what this means? This will affect everything. It will affect food, it will affect clothes, it will affect everything. Transport, name it. Every single thing that you need on a daily basis will affect it. And at this time, you'd have expected that, say, the Minister for Energy, or you'd have expected that the Vice President, or any of the magical members of the economic management team would have spoken to us. But no. Nobody is speaking to us. What is today's date? 17th. 17th. Yesterday was 16th of March. In 2017 of yesterday, exactly, Dr. Baumia held a lecture. He was talking about the falling cedi. Now the cedi has fallen flat. The cedi can't even wake up. It's falling flat. Oklu, pull that grab. I saw something, a table, and people are trying to explain away, you know, that, oh, there's a global price, blah, blah, blah. I've always told you that the global prices, yes, one, but we also have cutthroat taxes, and we have our weak cedi. So this is it. The organization is called what? Center for Policy Scrutiny. Suddenly, you find organizations coming up. Now, it says fuel prices in selected countries, Ghana, Europe, Americas, and West Africa. United Kingdom, they state the price. They say, well, it's $2.10. That's 15 cedis, 80 and 8 pesos. That in Ghana, it's $2.33. So that's 16 cedis, 66 pesos. So it gives you that breakdown. It goes to Germany, talks about France, USA, Senegal, throws in Senegal so that the African equation is in there. And then it talks about our own situation here, Ghana. And it tries to create an impression that we are among one of the persons who buy it at a cheaper rate. Is that not the argument? Okay. Now, Danny, before I do any analysis at all, play that hysterical laughter of Dr. Baumia for me. So that we can laugh at these people small. Play it for me, Danny. I don't want to be the one laughing. But this laughter was at the town hall meeting to tell us what results the Nana Akufo-Addo and Baumia-led government have given us. Fellow Ghanaians, how far? Do you see the results? This organization, for whatever reason, for however they are affiliated, and you can look at the figures again. They are telling us that, oh, even if the global prices are so bad and the global situation is so worse, even the superpowers are facing all these things, but our situation looks better. Literally, that's what they are telling us by this graph. But they are not telling you that in these countries like US, UK, France, Germany, and all of that, they have unemployment benefits for people who are not employed. They won't tell you. Common sense should tell anybody who wants to make this argument. And yesterday I saw one as well, supposed to be coming from government circles, but nobody wanted to sign, nobody wanted to attribute. Everybody was running away from, they had written it. Common sense should tell you that in the Europe, Americas that you are talking about, they have what they call unemployment benefits. So if I lose my job, and I can walk into a place and get unemployment benefits. I can even get a coupon to go and get food to eat. That's why those who have left this country and gone outside and do videos, they always insult you. The likes of Kevin Taylor, they always will insult you. Because it is an insult to us that you're saying these things to us. You are quoting prices there. But you are not telling us that those people get unemployment benefits. That even parents who have children, at some point, for example, in the UK, until 3 years, until the child is 3 years, the mother is supported to take care of the child. Do you have that here? Here in Ghana, nobody gives you unemployment benefits. You will die of hunger. You will starve from hunger if you have no job. You are not also telling us that you have not paid national service people and NAPCO beneficiaries and other persons their full salaries, and which is why they are asking you not to press them down this hole. You are not doing that analysis. You are not telling us. You are not telling us that. You are also not telling us what the minimum wage in these countries you are quoting, in Germany, in the USA, in France, and what do you call it, UK. You are not telling us what their minimum wage. What is your minimum wage? What is your minimum wage? When COVID-19 hit, I have cousins there who live there who said government even gave them monies. Not the Matramakwe, NBSSI loans and now GEA, whatever monies, and people applied for it. They have still not gotten monies to run their business and to revamp them. Not those Matramakwe ones. But these are monies that we're giving to residents to put body and soul together. Fellow Ghanaians, how far? So when you are quick to want to make analysis, and now, funny enough, you have the effrontery to be making analysis and telling us what others are paying elsewhere. In the past, did you not know that? In the past, did you not know that there were global circumstances? In the past, did you not know that there are countries that you could have connected? In the past, did you not know? We drill oil in this country. We export it. There's a windfall. I have asked the question time without number. Where is the windfall? If you say you are going to sell your fuel at $62 per barrel and you go, it's more than $100 per barrel, the profit, the extra profit you make, what we call the windfall, where is it? Are those the monies you'll be using for appearance fees and gate fees and coffin appearance fees and all of that? When you tell people that they should look at the perspective on the global front, you should also tell people what benefits they enjoy there. And thankfully, most of the people who hold power, who have held power in the past, they have traveled around, they have schooled elsewhere, and they know what benefits the people get. I say in the UK this morning, or in the US this morning, or in France this morning, or in Germany this morning, somebody is unemployed. They are going for unemployment benefits. You even promise young people you are going to pay their rent for them. And you see, if you have lived outside before, it's easy to move from one apartment to the other and not worry about 2 years' rent. You can just pack your stuff and go into another apartment if you are not happy with the one and just pay as you go. In our situation, you are paying 2 years' rent allowance. Have you even considered what quantum of whatever they earn there, even as their minimum wage, they spend on rent? Here in this country, if you're a young person, you spend more than 50% of whatever you earn for the whole year on rent alone. Do the calculation. If you earn 1,200 cedis, 1,500 cedis, and you are paying rent of 500 cedis, do the mathematics. And tell me this joke of analysis that you're making here. It's a joke. That's why Dr. Baumia is laughing at you. And anybody else who's making that excuse is a joke. Plain and simple. Talk about the unemployment benefits. Talk about the fact that they get support. Talk the fact that there's a social protection policy, or there are social protection policies that are very, very alive and well. Talk about those ones. You promised to pay the rent of young people in this country. You have not paid that. You are not even ashamed to be making these analyses. The young people are hoping that you pay. And you see, the funny thing is that you say, oh, we will pay your rent allowance, your rent, so that we take the money, we pay directly to your landlord, and then we deduct from whatever you are paid from your employment. The young people are not even employed to start with. They are not even employed. This morning, fuel prices have gone up. If somebody has to make a move, quick move right now, they would have to bear the brunt of it. Tractor drivers will be fighting passengers. You are not thinking about that. You are only, and Danny, play that Dr. Baumia video for me, that you cannot run the economy on propaganda. Play that video for me, Danny.
CD has obtained the dubious distinction of being the weakest performing currency in Africa at this point in time. Interestingly, the NDC Green Book claims exchange rate stability as one of their unprecedented achievements. In an open economy with market determination of prices, exchange rate movements are the most important indicator of underlying macroeconomic fundamentals. As the saying goes, when in doubt, observe the exchange rate. The lesson from history for governments is that you cannot manage the economy with propaganda. In fact, you can engage in all the propaganda you want, but if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The type of free fall that we are seeing with the cedi exchange rate is a vote of no confidence by market players in the management of the economy.
This was what was presented to us as the true state of the nation. It won power for the NPP in government now. It won them a second term. We're in the second year of the second term. Question is, fellow Ghanaians, how far? What has changed? What has changed? The potholes that we see on our roads, the countries that are being used as comparisons, you don't see them there. The abject poverty that we see here, we don't see them in those countries. We don't have their lights going off and ruining businesses. You don't have all those things happening there. And I'm saying they support their people. How much support do we give to our people? And then you come and you be comparing the two. Fire, Kowechi Kakra.
Fire, Kowechi Kakra. Fire, Kowechi Kakra. Fire, Kowechi Kakra. Fire, Kowechi Kakra. Fire, Kowechi Kakra. Kowechi Kakra. Kowechi Kakra. Kowechi. Nothing. One nine.